Okay, I had my internet man go and move the internet box around. I'm hoping it just like totally hopped, like disconnected my life. We'll see if there's like a few minutes for people to hop back on. I'll show you the house again in case you missed it. I hate when that happens. Go ahead and pin these comments. Can you see me? Hi! Okay, yay! Oh, I was like starting to sweat. I was like, why? Why? So he just brought, we do live in a concrete house. So every wall is like being in a basement, you know? And so it makes internet a little challenging, but we have these like Wi-Fi extenders and they normally do the job, but he had one kind of like hidden in a cabinet. And so he brought it out and we're hoping that can you see me now? Is the quality good? Can you hear me? Taking probiotics. Yay! Thank you, Ivy. You know I need a tree skirt. It said it 10 times. That's hilarious. Okay, in case you missed it, I'll show you what we've been up to and how the house is looking. All right, so when you walk in, we shipped this down from Tennessee. This is some art that his Meemaw had in her house. And I absolutely love it. We've had it in our house back in Tennessee and now we shipped it down here. So that's his Meemaw's art. So I can't wait to hang it. It's gonna go on this wall right here so we can see it and enjoy it. But we have a tree up and yay, the quality's good. Perfect. As it mentioned, on repeat, I do need a tree skirt. I need to fluff, and I haven't had any luck finding ornaments anywhere. We have furniture moved because we are still finishing up some mild construction. They are finishing this little guy, and it'll be a little hallway here. And then we've built stools and tables, chairs, got the rug out. And I mean, it definitely looks like we're living here. So I'm super pumped to get everything settled. Curtains came in. I've got to get those hung. And yay, everything is good. Okay, I already took my turmeric. I made my turmeric on my first live. Coffee creamer inside of hot water. I hope you guys can hear me because somebody just beeped in. This is what I was looking for. A milk frother. Sometimes when people beep in, it will disconnect your sound. And if that happens, I'm calling it a night. Here we go. Which one to bet this thing doesn't come with batteries? And I don't know where my batteries are. Let there be light. Okay. I can't see a thing. Can someone just comment hi? Just hello. How are you? Do you ever just feel like some days you're like, I'm trying to be a grown-up. I'm trying to like do the mom things. Yay! Good. Hearts and thumbs up. I can handle it. And you feel like you're doing like all the things. But it's like you go to carry something and the bottom comes out of a box and just everything. Like tonight I was unboxing a pack, like I don't know, I was unboxing something. And glass shattered everywhere, and while I was cleaning up that glass, Veda picked up a really cute bow glass off the table and dropped it, and then it busted everywhere there. And so I like ran to get her, and I was like, there's glass everywhere. There's glass everywhere. And so it just was like, there's no batteries. But that's kind of how I feel like today has been, where you're like, you are chasing your tail but can't catch up. Does anybody else, do I know of any supplements to boost iron intake? We're just gonna froth ourselves. Yes, so I would recommend Mary Ruth's vitamin, their iron vitamin. It's a really good organic option. Also, heavy amounts of red meat are really good for iron. I don't work for any brands that have a good iron supplement, to be honest, but I do take iron. And then I also have prescription iron. Okay, turmeric helps calm your nerves. It helps, it has magnesium, it has ashwagandha. It is going to help you just get a good night's rest. Helps with like that mind racing, anything like that. And so good. I mix my turmeric with coffee creamer. It tastes totally different than if not. I heard it's so cold in Tennessee. What's the weather like where you guys are? Where we are, it's obviously hot. But it's not as hot as it was. Like I walked outside today and I was like, the guys came to install our garbage cans. They have the coolest thing down here where they bore a hole, like this deep, and they did 4 of them for us because I feel like we just have a lot of trash. And it literally sounded like my Nutcracker cup just cracked. It did. So I'm going to bed in a minute. Do you see it? Nutcracker's cracking. Like the inside still looks fine. I'm gonna drink this hot. Obviously you should be allowed to put hot stuff. This is a Home Goods win, but yeah, so they dug out for our trash cans today. They also came and worked on that arch. We did so much unpacking. We've just been busy. 17 degrees, cold. You have 3 feet of snow, Angie. 26 and it feels like 23. Oh my goodness. No, I think right now it's like 75. I'm out. Oh, I feel like I could have a comedy show today. Like, I'm not kidding. I could have not a single drop left. I do have a refill, but I couldn't tell you where in the world that is. But I love that this pushes it all the way up. This is the jellyfish peptide. I'm gonna keep my wand, but I've gotta find my refill. I'm not gonna look for that tonight because I truly have no clue where to even begin to look for it. So no jellyfish peptide tonight. But I do have the eye one, so here we go. It's just like, I feel like everything I've tried to do today has just been a weird day. But my pajamas are cute. Yeah, but the PJs, they're cute. And I also love these because I thought they would be good for Valentine's as well. So it's kind of like you get more use out of them. I cut my finger and I just got serum in it. That's nice. Does it say cooler with the cement walls? No, it's hot here. But with the air on, I mean, it stays insulated, but it's definitely warm when it gets hot. Just cracks you up. It's gotta be, it's me. And I just, on days when things are like that, I also crack myself up that you're like, okay, I guess this is how day's gonna go. Take your ashwagandha. Okay. Going in with a little bit of Brighton. This is just gonna help even out skin tone. I will feel better in the morning when I do my skincare at night. My skin thanks me. I'm not like as inflamed. Also turmeric is great for inflammation, even like the puffiness in your face, but also inflammation in your joints, like any sort of joint pain. This also has curcumin in it and black pepper, so it helps absorb into your body, but it's really good for you. Okay, going in with Pomifera Rose Oil. This is great for deep wrinkles, fine lines, and age spots. I literally have no more sunspots. I started getting sunspots around my third pregnancy. Has anyone ever gotten like melasma with a pregnancy? So when I was pregnant with my third, who's 10 now, so about 10 years ago, I started getting sunspots. And basically my mom's like, it's just genetic, like we all have them. Bless you, welcome to being, grown up. And I'm like, okay, great. And so I felt like I was really young to get them, but I had them. And it wasn't until I started using it's working. It wasn't until I started using Pomifera that my sunspots started going away, and I didn't even know that was possible. Like, I did not know they could get any better. I thought maybe I could help prevent them getting worse, but they're just gone. Like, totally over the years, lighter, and gone, which is amazing. I will be 36 years old next month. Isn't that wild? Is that right? That's right. I'm pretty sure that's right. Am I already 36? My sister's 30. No, I'll be 36. I'm old enough that I'm not sure if that's how old I am going to be. Okay, this is so good for your lips. If you have incredibly dry lips that in the winter months, this is Pomifera's Happy Salve. And they do have like a cashback reward today on beauty collections, but their stuff is good to buy just seriously on its own. Let's see, mosquito. I have an electric racket. I'm not kidding. I also don't know where that is right now, but I cannot stand getting a mosquito in the house. Okay, so my skin did not always look like this. Haley, it has gotten drastically better over the years. I have a little pimple healing right here, so ignore that. But I have posted multiple times like what my skin looked like 10 years ago and what it looks like now. If you use Pomifera and you've had great results, drop it below so people know that I am not joking. Something else that you could do is like once a week I'll do like a little retinol. But if you're in a drier element, this is an advanced renewal night cream. And after you put all your serums on, if your skin feels like it's getting dry, then I would recommend slathering with a very hydrating cream. I know, I am young, but at the same time, sometimes I think it's because I have so many children that sometimes I just feel like old and worn out. Zapping mosquitoes with those rockets is so much fun. It is. It's totally a primal thing. At the rental house, we had a portico that I would park the stroller, and the mosquitoes would swarm the stroller. And every morning part of my routine, I would make my trinket and I would go outside and I'd be like, pop, 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 pop. Also because that way when people walk through the door, we didn't let mosquitoes in the house. But seriously, sometimes the kids would be like, I want to do it. And I'm like, no, I've got this. No, I would cheer and I'll let them do it. But, here we go. It's going to be a great night. It really is. It's gonna be so good. So much stuff. If you saw my live earlier in the week, you could not see my floor. There were so many boxes. And look at this. I have 2 pieces of art that need to be hung. I have so much stuff put away. We're making progress, friends. We really are. Yes, if you have really dry skin, I would recommend the night cream. It's listed under the youth category on Pomifera's site. Oh, last minute Christmas gifts. I did not get to show, we were moving like Black Friday and I felt so awful. I talked to Michelle at Vintage Boho Bags and I told her like I wasn't really able to show that sale, and they had a Black Friday deal where you could save 50% off their whole site. And so she extended my code. So if you're needing, I'll show you, I did find the box of that, but if you're needing like a really good Christmas gift, I put the link for this in the description of this video, but here we go. Look, I actually have my tripod from the other day's live right here. Cancel. I almost hit end. Okay. All right. Here we go. This is a baby outfit that needs to go in the wash. All right, so they are on sale, and I just feel like, I know if you're like me, you have realized it is super close to Christmas. I'm like, what are you gonna get people? And they're shipping out still in time for Christmas. So these are only $29, and then they're just a really, I feel like they're really cute and really great deals, but they take like Louis Vuitton pieces and like bags and then cut them and put them on cute little hats and like remnants. They also have like cute little kids and adult, but they're, I feel like a really, really great gift, especially at the price. So it's Vintage Boho Bags. Like she sent me this for Ivory, if you know somebody that's like needs a cute little dog collar. But they're really, really great gifts. They have jewelry and everything half off as well. They have like sandals and just a really great gift, but they also have their purses. So cute little hats here. These are also on sale. So if you've been looking for like a last minute gift, they are so cute. I plan to wear this in Canada. I think it's so adorable. And just such a good deal. And then I'll also show you this bag. They have all of their bags on sale. And so I don't know where all of them are. I don't even know. You know when you move into a new house and you're like, I don't know where light switches are. Like, you don't know where they live. Okay, here we go. I'll come over here. These are her bags. And they start at like $3.99. They're on sale. And so they take like leather from Louis Vuitton bags and they pair them with really nice leather and make like the cutest stuff out of them. And then they also will take these and cute vintage bags, hence the name Vintage Boho. But I love supporting small businesses. She's actually my neighbor, and I ordered several of these over the years, and I didn't know who she was. And when I met her in real life, I was like, girl, I love her stuff. I've gotten her stuff for my sister. I've gotten it for me. Like, I absolutely love it. I just think their stuff is so cute. And so, but they have a lot of options, and a lot of really, really cute selection. So if you're looking for like an interesting gift that it's like a way to get a high-end item, but you get half off of it. So the code is Courtney10. They have 40% off site-wide on their website right now, and then the code Courtney10. But I put my link. I don't get credit for sending you, like, or they don't know I sent you unless you use the link in the description of this video. So if you go straight to the website, you won't get the extra 10%. So, but if you'll go to the link in the description of this video and hit Vintage Boho Bags, you can use that code Courtney10 and you will get the extra discount. So, but I asked her, I was like, is there any way, I feel so bad. I'm so sorry. I didn't get to show it during, like, I showed it once, but I just feel like it's such a good deal. And I was like, I think my audience would love the savings if they're looking for a gift. Is there any way you could extend it? And so she extended it for the next few days. So anyways, so sweet and so nice. And then I'll show you this one. big one. Okay. Let's see. I have missed you guys. I love my routine of daily getting up, talking about my day, going live, hanging out, sharing what's going on. Even though right now I feel like I'm sharing weird things, like our garbage cans got installed. Like, even though it's that kind of stuff, when I don't go live for a while, I feel like, oh my gosh, so much has happened. Like, I put up a tree, and I almost went live just putting up the Christmas tree and just to hang out and like chat, but I was like, I'm not going to be able to read comments and stuff. Courtney 10, and I also put my code in the description of the video. So it should be, if you see like TGIF, Let's Get Ready, there should be a list of links, like skincare links. I linked my pajamas. Tried to link anything I thought maybe we would do. Okay, this is that big bag. This is the Voyager. This is, I don't know if you've ever had something happen where you're like, I have not bought this bag for myself. This has been on my Christmas list the last probably 3 years, and it just hasn't like been like it is one of the nicest bags. They have it on sale. It's 40% plus my code makes it 50% off. And I was on a video and I was talking about how much I wanted this one, that this is on my list, all of it. She sent this to me as a surprise. She was like, you don't have to send it back. It is for you. I just think you are one of the sweetest people I've ever met, and I want you to have this. And I literally cried. I was like, I don't know if you've ever had just like, I don't know. I feel like God knows the desires of your heart, and like things that we have done recently and like done for others, and like you don't do things for yourself. And I just thought it was the kindest, sweetest thing. And so, but I wanted to show it to you. And how beautiful, and it smells amazing. It smells like leather, but seriously, just what a sweet, 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 sweet gift. And so, anyways, but what is today's day? I don't even know what the date is. Is it the 5th? I thought we would read the Bible together tonight, and what's my Band-Aid? I cut my finger and I lost my Band-Aid. I found it. Found my, huh? The baby's potty? It was in her bedroom. Maybe in her closet? Maybe the bathroom? She not wanting to go to sleep? I might have to get off in a second. Vita's like, since we've moved, it's been taking us about 2 hours to get her to sleep every night, which I don't know if by the time it's bedtime, you're like, I just want like a few minutes to like breathe and rest. And we're homeschooling, and we have all the kids home all the time, and we've been moving, and it's kind of like by 8 o'clock, you know, you started bedtime at like 6:30. I gave her a bath, and then she wanted another snack and had a banana, and like I already had dinner, and like all these things. And so it's right now here it's 9:41, we're Atlantic time, and it is just which I know like this is normal. She's like in a new room, she's now in a big girl bed, so she can like get out and get into stuff. So anyways, let's see. Oh no, you forgot to use the code. I can reach out to her and let her know. I'll take a screenshot of this and I'll let her know, and I'll see too if she can get you a little more of a discount. So, or maybe send you a free hat or something. We have had a lot going on, and I have felt that. Like, I have felt personally like I have not been in my routine. I haven't been eating the way I want to eat. I haven't been like consistent with even like just my regular stuff. Like it is really hard when you're like packing, and then you're moving, and then you're unpacking. And so I know that she is going through like even though we're all excited to move, like it's been really fun, it's still transition. Like, and so anyways, She's still awake. Now she says she needs to go potty. So that's why he was looking for her baby potty, because she doesn't want to go potty on a big potty. She really is just stalling. Like another reason. Like she pees in her diaper almost all the time. So she's in bed and she's like, it's just something. It's just something. Anyways, we're gonna read tonight together. It's gonna be great. I think today's the 5th. If it isn't, then I'm reading Luke 5. I also wanted to do, and maybe I will pre-record it, but I wanted to read a chapter of Luke every night, and because going through Luke, you'll get to, at Christmas, like the birth of Jesus, and so I wanted to read that every day. I haven't gotten to, and so, but tonight, I'm going, it's the 6th. Thanks, Kelly. Look at me, a whole day went past. I am the 6 days behind. But the good Lord knows your heart. And so, nope, the 6th. Well, just sneaks right up on you. So that's been our week. You know, with the days when you're like, oh, or when you accidentally write like it's 2011 on a check or something, and you're like, whew, well, that really came out of nowhere. Like 2011? Like where have I been? Okay, Lord of the Sabbath. On a Sabbath, he passed through the grain fields. His disciples were picking heads of grain, rubbing them in their hands and eating them. But some of the Pharisees said, "Why are you doing that? It's not lawful on the Sabbath." Jesus answered them, "Haven't you read what David and those were with him did when he was hungry? How he entered in the house of God, and he took and ate a bread of the presence, which is not lawful for any but the priests to eat. He even gave some to those who were with him. Then he told them, 'The Son of Man is the Lord of the Sabbath.' On another Sabbath, he entered the synagogue and was teaching. A man was there whose right hands, am I in the right thing? Let's see. The Pharisees were watching him closely to see if he would heal on the Sabbath, and so they could find a charge against him. But he knew their thoughts, and he told the man with the shriveled hand to get up and stand there. So he got up and stood there. Then Jesus said to them, 'I ask you, is it lawful to do good on the Sabbath or do evil, to save your life or destroy it?' And after looking around at them, he told them, 'Stretch out your hand.' He did, and his hand was restored. They, however, were filled with rage and started discussing one another as what they might do to Jesus." The 12 apostles. During those days, he went out into the mountain to pray and spent all night in prayer to God. And when daylight came, he summoned his disciples, and he chose 12 of them, whom he had named apostles: Simon, whom he also named Peter, and Andrew his brother, James, John, Philip, Bartholomew, Matthew, Thomas. This is not what I wanted to read about tonight. Hi. Oh, where is what I planned to read? We're just gonna go straight to like a Proverbs 6, because this is gonna be a long one. We're gonna do a proverb of the day. I will. Here we go. You paused watching a Hallmark movie? Well, that is true love, my friend. Okay, here we go. We're going to do Proverbs 6. So, because I feel like I'm not sure everyone will handle reading pages and pages of Luke. And we'll get to it. I'm going to figure out exactly what passages. I had a whole little thing. And that's just not what, anyways, here we go. Financial entanglements. My son, if you have put up security for your neighbor or entered an agreement with a stranger, you have been snared by the words of your mouth, trapped by the words of your mouth. Do this then, my son, and free yourself, for you have put up yourself in your neighbor's power. Go humble yourself and plead with your neighbor. Do not give sleep to your eyes or slumber to your eyelids. Escape like a gazelle from a hunter or a bird like a hunter's trap. Laziness. Go to the ant, you slacker. Observe its ways and become wise. Without a leader, administration, or ruler, it prepares its provisions in the summer. It gathers its food during harvest. And how long will you stay in bed, you slacker? When will you get up from your sleep? A little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the arms to rest, and your poverty will be like a robber, your need like a bandit. The malicious man, a worthless person, a wicked man, goes around speaking dishonesty, winking his eyes, and signaling his feet and gesturing with his fingers. He always plots evil with perversity in his heart, and he stirs up trouble. Therefore, calamity will strike him suddenly, and he will be shattered instantly beyond recovery. What the Lord hates. The Lord hates 6 things. In fact, 7 are detestable to him: arrogant eyes, a lying tongue, hands that shed innocent blood, a heart that plots wicked schemes, feet eager to run to evil, and a lying witness who gives false testimony, and one who stirs up trouble amongst his brothers. Thank you, Tiffany. Warning against adultery. My son, keep your father's command and don't reject your mother's teaching. Always bind them in your heart and tie them around your neck. And when you walk here and there, they will guide you. And when you lie down, they will watch over you. And when you wake up, they will talk to you. And for a command is a lamp, teaching is a light, and corrective discipline is the way of life. They will protect you from an evil woman, from the flattering tongue of a wayward woman. Don't lust in your heart for her beauty, or let her captivate you with her eyelashes, which I find that to be such an interesting phrase, like especially in the times we live in where we have people like, like long lashes. I forgot to put on my lash serum, speaking of eyelashes. But I always, when I read that and it says, don't let her captivate you with her eyelashes. For a prostitute's fee is only a loaf of bread, but the wife of another man goes after precious life. Can man embrace fire and his clothes not be burned? Can a man walk on burning coals without scorching his feet? So it is with the one who sleeps with another man's wife. No one who touches her will go unpunished. People don't despise the thief if he steals to satisfy himself when he is hungry. Still, if caught, he must pay 7 times as much. He must give up all the wealth in his house, and the one who commits adultery lacks sense. Whoever does it so destroys himself. He will get a beating and dishonor, and his grace will never be removed. For jealousy enrages a husband, and he will show no mercy. And when he takes revenge, he will not be appeased by anything or persuaded by lavish bribes. So, anyways, okay. So, Tiffany says, my family started on December 1st watching a YouTube video following Luke. Jesus was born in Luke chapter 2. So, I completely misread that. I thought I needed to read a chapter in Luke every day to get to it, but apparently Jesus is born at the beginning of Luke, and it's been a little bit since last Christmas. So, Tiffany, if you have that, if you could share what you're watching in the comments, I bet people would love that. I would love it, actually, if you have what you've been watching, and then so we can go to that. And apparently I could probably read the whole thing when it gets closer, because it's not nearly as long as I was planning to just go full bore reading a lot every single day. But if you want to get to the birth of Jesus, it is not deep into Luke. So, anywho, all right, let's go lash serum it. Finish my turmeric and go help my husband get this baby to bed, because the night is still young for a 2-year-old, my friends. Yes, I would love that too. Okay, I mentioned, I didn't link it. I'm going to link it in the comments as soon as or if you go to CourtneySwan.com, I do have a link on it. It's called Barboletta. It's a new lash serum. If you've noticed, like, wow, your lashes are getting longer. I have used Grande for years, and I just had hit, they weren't like, not that there's anything wrong with it, they just weren't getting like super long anymore. I feel like I'd hit a lash plateau, And so a friend of mine that I met here has the most beautiful eyelashes. And I was like, what do you use? And this is what she used. And so I do have a discount code, and I ordered some, and I'd been using it a few weeks, and I was like gonna wait to tell you guys about it to see if I liked it for like 6 weeks. And just a couple weeks in, you guys were like, your lashes look so long. And so I was like, oh man. So anyways, I'll get that for you. Oh, Linda, your son lost his job today. Oh, I'm so sorry. This is so hard this time of the year. So hard. But you know what? When one door closes, another one opens. Seriously. I have had some of the most devastating things that ended up being open doors for something amazing. Like better than I could have ever imagined. For example, I worked with a company who literally, it was at the pinnacle of my career, and I had to make the decision to stay or to leave, and I didn't know how if I lost that income, what would it look like. But had I not done that, I literally wouldn't have gotten into all the things I do now. And I love that I've gotten to do what I've gotten to do. And so it might just be, I'm just gonna pray that the Lord opens doors for your son and for your family, and shows himself to him, and then just gives him opportunities that no man can shut, because God can open big doors. And sometimes when God shuts a door, there may be a reason, and you never know what God has in store for you. And just have to believe that he has good things for us regardless of the season. So praying for you tonight for sure. So all right, I love you guys. I'm gonna go help this husband get this baby to bed. So oh, you're drinking your collagen and greens? I have been so bad, you guys. I have not done collagen and greens. I had been doubling up trying to work on my hair and my skin, and it's moving. Starting Monday. Monday's my day. Starting Monday. I think I will be, if I can get everything done this weekend, I think I will be ready to get back in the groove of regular life. So good. So sometimes that happens. Sometimes we get off and then it's hard to get back on. I'm at 1%. Oh my gosh. Lord bless you, keep you. I love you. Have a great night. I'll see you tomorrow.